You have realized that you can live with a lot less than you were before. There's this kind of apathy here that maybe people are offering certain positions or certain amount of money, but you're like, this is too overwhelming. The stress is not worth the amount, any amount of money or position here. Like, it's just giving this devil energy of like materialism. And your past, like, this came reversed, which is usually like when it's this way, it's like talking about you're looking at what you lost and not what you have. And I feel like it's kind of this energy of you're richer than you think, even if it's not in terms of money. You have a lot, like you're rich in spirit. You might be rich in community here. And spirit's just saying the eagle came out, so it's like you're seeing this higher perspective of like people who are deceptive and how sophisticated they were with like being deceptive towards you. And now it's like you're gaining clarity though about what you want, and you're realizing like you'd rather just go with less than with more, because the stress is getting to you, you know. And it's like you're following your gut more instead of like what your logic or what other people around you are thinking that you should do here. The number 4 is really coming out strongly. Spirit is just urging you to stay in calmness with music, with environments, with people, things that soothe your nervous system, things that soothe your soul and your spirit. When you feel that within your heart, like continue to be around that type of energy. It'll help you slow down, because I do feel like you still are really like thoughts are racing about things and there is some stress in your life. But the more you immerse yourself in an environment that's softer and more peaceful, the more you'll be able to adopt more of an attitude, and your nervous system will kind of adjust to that pace, because there's not really anything right now, Spirit's saying, that's pressing. A lot of it is just kind of from the past here. So let's get one more card. Like, you're coming out of a lot of bondage mentally. In the past, you might have physically been in more trapped, but now I'm seeing like you're really tapping to the forces within. It says we have sensitivity and strength. So know that your sensitivity is a strength here, and tapping into that sensitivity, you have a lot of power behind that. There's a lot of power behind that. Spirit also wants to say that you can take some wisdom. Some of you are worried that if you don't have a lot going on, there won't be this inspiration to build or create. But you can tap into, what it's saying here is to tap into your Akashic records, your past lives here, the wisdom and inspiration from the past, and kind of process some things from the past, because you weren't able to process them then because you were surviving, but now you can articulate them a lot better here. Okay, we have some animals coming out. The jaguar, the deer, the fox, the eagle, and the owl. But particularly the deer is coming out, which makes sense because of softness and gentleness. I'm seeing that there's going to be a connection or a partnership that's going to bring more peace to your life. It's going to bring more stability. You're going to feel like you're not going to have to do everything alone. I'm also seeing that Spirit really wants you to tap into your ancestors and learn about your ancestors and the resilience they had, and know that, because you might feel like inactivity and like things are like desolate right now, like things aren't moving forward here. But there is going to be some justice, harmony, and solutions coming towards you here. And more. Interesting. What's happening? You're really glowing because you're really coming out of accepting yourself, and it's showing. And I think that there's people that might have slandered you or said things and got a reaction out of you, and now they're eating their words. Or the people that they told about you are seeing you in this different light and are wondering like what this person's really on, like why they're saying what they're saying here. You have a strong personal guide here that's very charismatic. This personal guide might have been someone who was very historic and iconic when they were alive here, and they went through a lot. You might have mirrored similar lives here. Because we have beneath the surface, hidden truth, something unknown. So really tap into your ancestry. It could be someone from your family tree here that was really historic. And if you know who that is, let me know down below. It'd be very interesting to know. You also have a possible change in location coming towards you. Because you're feeling like really uncertain. You're feeling really lost. And Spirit's just saying embrace the just like the feeling of not knowing yet. Because there's a lot of possibilities within that. Uncontrolled feelings. Currents of emotions. It's like you're still kind of going up and down within the day. Emotionally. It's like a roller coaster still. But Spirit just wants to say the number 2020 is coming out too, which can be about like 2020 vision here. And it's also talking about hope, optimism, and new beginnings. So they want to reassure you that there is a new beginning coming towards you here. And just to take those conscious steps. You're really good at protecting yourself, you know, with the turquoise dress. You're also very good at taking calculated risks. Like, trust yourself more and love yourself more. And it will be harder for you to feel as confused and insecure about things because of, like, trusting yourself more and seeing the results of the calculated or the conscious steps that you're taking and how they pay off. And write them down, too. Write them down daily, especially when you go to sleep at night, to kind of get yourself in that mood so that you don't spiral at night. Because you have a lot to be proud of. You're making a lot of good decisions, sometimes like on the fly here, and you've never made these decisions before, and you're making them without input, but your gut knows. So tap into that wisdom. So thank you for watching, and if you'd like a deeper reading, check out my pinned post. I have ancestor reading on special, as well as next big blessings, spirit messages, or one question reads. Make sure you follow me here, like the video, and comment below what's resonating with you and what numbers you're seeing lately. I'd be interested to know. See you next time. Ciao.